Very good evening, everyone, and welcome to all of you. Today is a bootcamp. In today's bootcamp, it is a basically MongoDB bootcamp, right, guys? I hope you all know that. And please let me know, am I audible or not? I think I am live right now. Very good evening, Deepak. Very good evening, Tushar. I think I am audible, right? Okay, guys. It is a free bootcamp, right? And you don't need to pay anything for the certificate. Just you have to complete the entire bootcamp, right? And I will definitely try to teach you from the very basic to the advanced level of MongoDB, right? In which we will cover the basic CRUD operations in MongoDB, and also we will learn the differences between the NoSQL and the SQL databases, right? And apart from that, we will also look for the JSON schema. Okay, we can also implement schema in MongoDB, and how we can create that we will also look, right? So please let me know, guys. Are you excited for today's bootcamp or not? And once again, it is a totally free of cost bootcamp, and you don't need to pay uh, a single penny for the certificate. Okay, okay, guys. And during the bootcamp, I will share you a Google form link, and you have to submit your details on that form, right? And after that, you will receive your certificates. Okay, guys. I think you all are very much excited for today's bootcamp, right? Okay, guys, should I start? Please let me know. Should I start or not? Okay, so first of all, let's understand what is MongoDB. And before going to the MongoDB, let's understand what is a NoSQL and the SQL. Okay, I think uh, the differences between the NoSQL and the SQL is very much easier to understand. Okay, first of all, the SQL, and here NoSQL. I think my screen is visible, right? Okay. So first thing, in SQL database, there is a term that we follow called a relation, right? In SQL database, we follow relation, basically tables. We store data in the form of table, means collection of rows and collection of columns. This called table, right? So that is the primary thing in SQL database, like MySQL database, Oracle DB, PostgreSQL, right? On those databases, we store data in the form of table, means row and column. Here you can see, I think you will be able to understand what is a table, right? Table is nothing but the collection of multiple rows and columns. Okay, but in NoSQL database, there is no concept about table, right? In NoSQL database, we store data in the form of object, or you can say document. And how the document look like? Anyone? Anyone can tell me how the document or object look like in NoSQL database? Who have already know what is a NoSQL, what is a MongoDB? Okay, uh, let me tell you. The in NoSQL database, we store data in the form of document, right? What is document? Document is nothing but object, and object is nothing but pair of curly braces. Okay, whatever data we want to store in our database, we have to create a document, and after that, we will put the document inside the database. Yes, unstructured manner. Yes, unstructured manner. Okay, this is the very first thing in the SQL and the NoSQL database. In SQL, we have to follow the relation, but in NoSQL, there is no need to follow any relation, right? This gives us the flexibility to perform various operations in NoSQL database, right? And also, there is another term in NoSQL database called collection. And you can ask me, sir, what is collection? In SQL, we know about tables, right? In SQL, we know about tables. But in NoSQL, there is a term called collection. Collections are similar like tables. Inside the collection, we store multiple data. Like there is a database called user, and inside that user, there are multiple collections. The very first collection called uh, user data. Okay, and here is another collection called academics, right? So collections or table is a kind of a similar thing in a NoSQL and the SQL. Okay, in table means in a SQL database like user in a SQL database, and inside the SQL database there will be multiple tables. Okay, there will be multiple tables like this will be user information, and similarly academics. Okay, so in SQL we use the term table, and NoSQL we use the term collection. And in SQL we store data in the form of table, and in NoSQL we store the data in the form of objects, basically document, right? So that is the main difference between a SQL and a NoSQL database. Now, the very first thing, we have to install the MongoDB first in our local system. Otherwise, we will not be able to work with MongoDB, right? So for that, we have to see how we can install the MongoDB. So go to your browser and search for MongoDB download. Okay, and search for MongoDB download. And here is the very first website. You can see download MongoDB community server. So just click on it, and here you can see MongoDB community edition. Inside that, here is another option called MongoDB community server. So you have to install the MongoDB community server first. Okay, how you can install? Just scroll down, guys. It will automatically choose your operating system, and you have to install the MSI package. Just click on the download button, Just click on the download button, it will be automatically installed. Okay, and after installing this community server, you have to go inside the tools here, and inside the tools there will be another option called a MongoDB shell, and also you have to install the MongoDB shell. Just choose the package as a MSI and click on the download button, right? So you have to install these two things first. I have already installed in my system, that's why I am not going to install it once again, right? You have to install those things, those two things first. Okay, okay, how will we get certificate for this seminar? During this seminar, I will provide you a Google form link. You have to fill up that form, and after 1 or 2 days, you will receive your certificate. And it is absolutely free of cost. We will not charge a single penny from you from the certificate. Okay, please install these two things, guys, and let me open my, just a second, everyone. I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Well, I have to open my CMD for using the MongoDB, right? Here you can see my CMD. The first thing you have to write a command for using the MongoDB is mongosh. Mongosh. Now mongosh defines the MongoDB shell. So you are calling the MongoDB shell inside your command prompt so that you can use your MongoDB database from your CMD, right? So for that you have to write the mongosh and hit the enter button. And here you can see your MongoDB shell is being connected to your CMD, right? So we have successfully connected our shell. Now the very first command, uh, let's suppose I want to show all the databases that are present inside my local system. Okay, that is the very first thing. How we can show what are the databases are present in my system. So for that, you have to write a command called showDB. This showDB means it will help you to show all the databases that are present in your system. If you hit the enter button, you can see there are 4 databases present inside your system: admin, config, local, and user, right? So the very first thing, you have to write the showDB and it will help you to display all the databases, right? Now, the second thing, you can also think about, sir, I want to create a database, or I want to use another database, right? So for that, like you want to use or you want to create a database called student. So how you can create that database? That is the very first question. For creating a new database, you have to write the command use. And after that, you have to put a database name which you want to create. So suppose I want to create a database called student, right? So I have to write use student. So this use student command will help you to create a database. I hope you have understood what is the use case of use keyword. Use keyword will help you to create a database, or it will help you to use an existing database, right? Now I want to show what are the collections present inside my student database. You can also see I have just created this student database. It is a newly database, right? So there is no collection inside the database. So for listing all the collection, you can write a command db dot get collection names. Okay, now here what is a db? Okay, you can see here I have written a word called DB, right? So this DB will refer its current database. So DB will be referred to the student database, right? Means I have created a database. Just, just a second, right? Here you can see I have created a database student, right? And also I am inside the database. Now, if I write a command called db.get collection names, okay? So here this DB will refer this student database. So if you write the DB, then it will be referred to its parent database, right? So for that, I have written this DB here, and I also want to know the collection names that are present inside my student database. If I click the enter button, why it is not working, guys? Yeah, here you can see we have received an empty array. That means there is no collections are present inside that student database. Now let's create a collection. Let's create a collection. Okay, for creating a collection, you can write db.create collection. Once again, db will refer the student database, and you want to create a new collection. So for that, you have to write the create collection method. Okay, and let's suppose you want to give a name to that collection called data, right? And if you hit the enter button, you see a message will come in your terminal called OK1. That means OK true. It shows you that the whatever command you have written is being executed successfully. That means your collection is being created successfully. So if you write the command once again called get collection names, if you write the command db.get collection names, then it will return you an array, and inside that array you can see our data is present. And what is the data? Data is a collection, right? Please let me know, everyone, have you understood this concept or not? Please let me know. This is a very much easy thing, guys. Please let me know. Have you understood or not? Okay, so we have successfully created our very first collection, right? Now let's see how we can insert a data inside that collection. But before doing that thing, let me discuss with you something. In MongoDB, there is a term called CRUD operation, right? And I hope you all know what is CRUD operation. Create, read, update, and delete, right? So create, read, update, and delete. It's a create, read, update, and here delete. Okay. Now I want to insert a data inside my data collection, right? So for that, suppose I want to insert only a single data, only a single data. So for that, you have to write the DB, and this DB will refer the student database. After that, you have to put a dot, and you have to mention a collection name inside which you will put a new data or a new document, right? So I want to put a new document inside my data collection. So I have to write the data here. Now after that, you have to put a dot again, and you have to write insert one. Okay, this is pretty easy. You have to write a DB first. This DB will refer the student database, and after that you want to insert a single data, right? And you want to insert the data inside the data collection, right? So for that you have to write db.data.insert1. Now just if you remember, in MongoDB everything is like object, right? The a single data that I will insert into the MongoDB, all will be an object. So for that you have to open a curly braces first, and inside that curly braces you have to pass key value pairs like name John, and let's suppose his age is 70. And if you hit the enter button, oh sorry guys, there's a mistake. If you hit the enter button, you can see a message called acknowledged true. That means the data you want to insert inside your data collection is being successfully inserted, right? Now you can ask me, sir, I have inserted a single data, right? If I want to insert further 4 datas, then should I use the insert one query? Then I have to write the insert one query, repeat and repeat. I have to write this query 4 times. Is there any option? If I write entire document in a single line, then it will help me to insert my 4 documents inside the data collection. Yes, there is an option. MongoDB also provides you another method called insert many. So if you write db.data.insert many, then you will be able to put multiple objects at once. Okay, but you have to put an array, and inside that array you can put a n number of documents. Means there is no limit. You can put n number of documents. So let's suppose in first document there is a name called Peter, and his age, let's suppose 21. And here name is Sakshi, and let's suppose her age is 19, right? And age is not age. First of all, the name Deepak, and Deepak's age, let's suppose 22. So if you hit the enter button, you can see now you can insert 3 documents in a single query. So insert many will help you to insert multiple documents at once. So for that you have to put an array here. You have to put an array here, right? And inside that array you can write multiple documents, comma separatedly, right? So these are the 2 basic commands, insert one and insert many. These commands will help you to insert a single document and as well as multiple documents, right? So for create, we have 2 options. The very first option is insert one and insert many. Here is the insert one and here is the insert many. Okay. Now you can ask me, sir, already we have put 4 data inside the data collection. Now if I want to see all the data, can I do that? Yes, of course. You can also display all the data that are present inside your data collection. Now the question is how we can display all the data. That is a very big question. So MongoDB also gives you another query called find. So if you write a db dot data dot find, so it will help you to display all the data that are present inside the data collection. So here you can see there is a data, there is a document inside which there is a field called name, and its a value is John. Here you can see Peter, Sakshi, and Deepa. And if you notice all the documents inside this data collection, you can see here is an underscore ID common in each document, right? So whenever you will create a new document inside your collection, MongoDB will automatically generate an object ID. Okay, means an underscore ID, and it will help you to uniquely identify each and every document that are present inside your data collection, right? And if you notice all this underscore ID, one thing is common. This portion of each object ID is common. You can see here. Here is an 81, here is an 81, here is 81, and here is 81. Just only difference is here you can see 90, 91, 92, and 93. Okay. So this object ID will automatically generated by MongoDB, and if you insert a new document, then this underscore ID will automatically attached inside your document. It will help you to uniquely identify each and every document. I hope you have understood, right? What is underscore ID? Please let me know in the message in the comment box, guys. Okay, that is the first thing, the find query. Now you can ask me, sir, I don't want to display each document. I want to display only my document. Just let's suppose Deepak told me that, sir, I don't want to display the entire document. Only I want to display only my document. So how can I do that, sir? Please let me know. Yes, MongoDB will also uh, give you that feature, right? So MongoDB also give you another query called find one. And if you heard the word find one, you can understood it will find only one document from your collection, right? So if you write db dot data dot find one, so then it will help you to find only a single document. Now just keep in your mind, guys, whenever you will write a query, you have to put a curly braces, right? And inside the curly braces, Deepak told me that, sir, just show me my document, only my document. So I have to provide name here, and the value of that name field will be Deepak. And if I hit the enter button, you can see only a single document is being returned, and that document belongs to Deepak. Here is his object ID. You can see here 93, and also the 93 is set. Name is Deepak, and sorry guys, and age is 22. Okay, that is the two major queries called find and find one. I hope you have understood these two queries. Please let me know, guys. Have you understood or not? Please let me know. This will come inside this read operation. The first will be find, and the second will be find. Okay. And if I show you the entire document here, can anybody tell me what is the difference between the find query and the find one query? Anyone? Anyone can told me what is the difference between the find and the find one query? Anyone? गलत हो तो कोई बात नहीं है, मैं बता दूंगा. जस्ट ट्राई गाइस, एक बार ट्राई करके देखो. What is the difference between find and find one query? You can see the output here, right? So just look at the output and give me the answer. Yes, to find only one data. Yes, find one is specific, right? But there is another difference, another major difference. Can anybody can notice what is the major difference? Yes, it is true that a find query will return all documents, right? And find one query will return a specific document, only a single document. That is absolutely correct. But rather than this statement, there is another major difference is present here. Okay, let me show you. Just let me copy this portion from here and let me paste it here. Okay, and also let me copy this portion from here. Yes, Mohammed, you are absolutely right. But there is another difference between them. Let me show you guys. Okay, okay, just a second, everyone. Just a second. Okay, here at the bottom position, you can see it is find one query, right? So if I remove the entire field inside that find one query, just a second. If I remove this portion from here, you can see now it is an object, right? The find one, it is an object. And if I remove entire thing from the find query, now you can see it is an array. Okay. I think now you have understood what is the difference between the find and find one query. If you use the find query, then it will return you an array. But if you use the find one query, then it will return you only a object. Okay. So it is another one of the greatest difference between the find and find one query. I hope you have understood these things, right? Please let me know in the comment box, guys. So this is the basic difference between find and find one query. Now let's understand. Suppose Deepak told me that, sir, my age is not 22. Now my age is 23. Please update my details, sir. So how can I do that? We can also use the same approach. db dot data dot. I want to update only a particular document, right? Only Deepak's document. So for that, I have to write update one. And this update one query will also help you to update a specific document. So for that, you have to put two separate curly braces. The first curly braces will help you to find the document that you want to change. So I want to find a document inside which there will be a field called name, and the value of that name will be Deepak, right? Now Deepak told me, sir, just change my age, just increase my age by one. So for that, I will go inside the second object and I have to use an operator called $set. This $set operator will help you to set a new value. Okay. So first of all, I want to change the value of age field. So I will write here the age and I will assign the value 23. Just because Deepak told me, so my age is 23. So if I hit the enter button, now you can notice the messages here. First of all, the acknowledged true. That means the whatever query I have written here, that is executed successfully. That means acknowledged true. Inserted ID null, because I have not inserted any ID. That's why it returns null. And also matched count. means uh, the number of document that matches my query, it also return that number. So only Deepak's document match this query because I have just put name and its value is Deepak. So that's why it returns matched count one. And modified count one means I have just changed only one document, just only Deepak's document. That's why it returns one. And up inserted count, I have not inserted any other thing, so that's why it returns 0, right? So that is the update one query. You have to put a uh, specific reference, and that reference will help you to identify that document. And after that, you have to put another options inside which uh, what value you want to change. I hope you have understood the find one query. So the basic syntax of find one is, just let me show you, not find one, update one. Sorry guys for the mistake. Update one. So it is the syntax of update one query. Here you have to provide two objects. The first object will contain the reference, and using that reference, it will help you to REFE reference. It will help you to find a particular document, and the second will be the options that you want to put or you want to update. So this is the update one query. Now let's suppose you want to update all documents. Okay, you don't want to update only single document. You want to update entire document. Okay, so for that you have to use another command called db.data.update many. Okay, if you heard the word update many, then a word will come in your mind that it will help you to update multiple documents. Okay, let's suppose I want to insert a new field inside the all documents. So for that, I have to put two curly braces here, and I will just keep the first object empty because I want to update entire all the documents. And inside the second document, I want to set a new field called status, and the status will be true. And if I hit the enter button, you can see acknowledge true. That means my query is being executed successfully, and I have not inserted any other IDs. That's why it shows me null. And apart from the inserted ID, there's another thing called a match count. Means this query matched four documents. That's why its value is a 4. And I have also modified four documents because this query will help to refer the four documents. That's why modified count is being 4 here. So if I print all the documents again, now here you can see an, a new field is being added inside the all documents called status true. Okay, and here status true, and also I have updated the age of Deepak. Now the age is 23. Here you can see. So this is the basics of update one and update many. Just take 2 minutes and let me know if you have any kind of doubt on update one and update many. Please let me know. Update many. It's a kind of similar thing. I have mistake used REFE, RENCE. Yes, right. Reference, and here I have to put options. Okay. I hope you all have understood the basics of update one, update many, and also find one, find many, insert one, insert many. These commands are a similar type of command. If you heard the word insert one, then you can also imagine that you are going to insert a single document. Insert many means you are going to insert multiple documents, right? Similarly for the find and find one, if you write the find, that means you want to find the entire document. Okay, find one means you want to find a specific document, right? And the last thing is delete. Okay, similarly delete also provide two different queries. The first, 1 minute guys. The first is a delete one and the second is delete many. Delete one and delete many. So you can also understood the delete one means you can delete a specific document, and delete many means you can delete multiple documents. Okay, okay, let's see guys, these are these commands. Okay, suppose I want to delete a document. Here is the reference name Peter. Just Deepak told me that sir, I like Sakshi. Okay, I also like Sakshi, and Peter also likes Sakshi. So just remove Peter from our class, sir. I don't want to Peter inside my class because he also likes Sakshi. So okay, uh, we can also do that. How we can do that? We have to write a db dot data, and I also want to delete a particular document. So for that, delete one, and inside the delete one, you have to mention a reference, and reference is name Peter, right? Name Peter. So if I hit the enter button here, you can see acknowledged true and deleted count 1. That means our query is being executed successfully, and also this query uh, also has been deleted only a single document. That's why the deleted count value is 1. Okay, I hope you have understood. Just if I write db dot data dot find one, and inside the find one, uh, if I write the reference of Peter, name Peter, here you can see it gives us a null value. That means there is a no document is present inside which uh, the value of the name field will be Peter, right? And for more clarification, I can also write db dot data dot find. Here you can see there is no document that refers Peter. Okay, there is a document for John, there is a document for Sakshi, there is a document for Deepak. Okay, now the next thing is a delete many command. Okay, I don't want to use the delete many command. If I use, then I have to delete all the documents. So that's similar. Okay, let me show you. Okay, let me show you. First of all, show DBs. Here you can see we have another database called user, right? So I want to use the user database. So for that, I will write use and then the database name called user. And just let me display the collection names. So get collection names. Here is a collection called data, right? And if I uh, just run a find query, you can see only a single data is present here, right? And if just let me put another document here, insert one, name Peter, and Peter's age is, let's suppose, 31. Okay, yes, right. And if I also find it, Here you can see I have only two documents present inside the data collection, right? So if I write the delete many query here, db dot data dot delete many, okay, then you can see all the documents we deleted, acknowledged true and deleted count true. That means this delete many query will help you to delete all the documents that are present inside in your collection. And if you also write this command db.data.find, now you will get nothing because there is no data present inside the data collection, right? So that is the basic difference between uh, the delete one and delete many. Delete one will help you to delete a specific document, and delete one will help you multiple documents. You can also refer those documents, otherwise you can also delete every document. Okay, so these are the four basic fundamental operations in MongoDB CRUD operation, and apart from that, you can also delete a collection and you can also delete a database. Okay. Now the second question is, sir, how can I delete the data collection? That is very much simple. You have to write DB and you have to mention the collection name, data. And let's suppose you want to delete this data collection. So now the question is, how you can delete this collection? Very much simple. Just put a dot here and just write drop. So it will help you to drop, delete the data collection. And if I hit the enter button, here you can see it gives us true. That means our collection is being deleted successfully. And if you write db dot get collection names, now you can see it will give you an empty array. That means there is no collection is present inside the data collection. Okay, means there is no collection present inside your database. Now you can also told me, sir, okay, if I use the drop query, then I will be able to delete a collection. Okay, I understand. Now, can I delete my database, this user database? Yes, of course, you can also delete this user database, but don't do that. There's no need for deleting a database. But if you want to delete a database, you can write db dot drop database. Here you can see OK one means your query is being executed and a dropped user. That means you have successfully deleted your database. Now, if you write the query show DBs, now here you can see there is no database called user. That means we have successfully deleted our database, right? Please let me know, guys, if you have any kind of doubt regarding our CRUD operation, MongoDB CRUD operation, just let me know. Delete also provide to another thing. The first is drop collection, and the second thing drop database. Okay, okay, guys. I am just off my screen. I am just stop my screen share. Okay, and I will give you a Google form link, and you have to fill up that form. Okay, just give me a second. Just let me give you the form first. And this form uh, will be open for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so please fill up the form quickly. Just give me a minute, guys. And please let me know in the comment box, guys, if you have any doubt or if you have understood all these concepts. Please let me know, guys. Please let me know. Okay, here is the link, guys. Please fill up within 5 minutes, and after that, I will show you how you can also create a schema in a MongoDB. Okay, that will be our final topic. Okay, just fill up the form first. Okay, now the time is 7:51. I will close the form at 7:55. Please fill up as soon as possible. And you will receive your certificates within 2 days. Okay, and you can also verify your certificates from our website. Just you have to put your certificate ID, and behalf of that ID you will get your information. And after that we will also cover the schema portion of MongoDB. Okay, and those who have completed the form submission, please let me know in the comment box. Please let me know, guys, those who have already filled up the Google form. Please put your email ID correctly in a lower case. Okay, otherwise there may be some possibility that you will not be able to get your certificate because of the wrong email ID. Okay, there is another 2 minutes. Okay, okay, now our final topic. Just let me discuss with you guys. I hope my screen is visible. Please let me know, guys. I think my screen is visible, right? Okay, now let me go inside the student database. Okay, if you remember, I have already told you that uh, you can also structure your database like a schema. In NoSQL, you can also provide a basic structure for your database, right? Like in this table, there will be some specific structure called, first of all, for a student database, you have to provide your roll number. After the roll number, you have to provide your name, uh, gender, age, this kind of structure. SQL use this kind of structure, right? So in MongoDB, we can also provide this kind of structure. Now the question is how we can provide the structure in MongoDB. That is very much simple, but it seems like lengthy. Okay, let's suppose we want to create another collection. Okay, just let me just give me a second. I have forgotten the collection name. Okay, data. Now suppose you want to create another collection called user. Okay, so how we can create a collection? Simple, db dot create collection, right? So db.create collection will help you to create a collection. Yes, absolutely. Collection name is user. Okay, no problem. Now you can give it a structure. Now the question is how you can give it a structure. First of all, you have to use a keyword called validator. Validator. So this validator will help you to validate your structure. And after that, you have to provide JSON schema because you are going to create a schema, but the type of that schema will be a JSON. Okay, and just don't forget to put curly braces after the JSON schema and also after the validator. Okay, okay, just give me a second. Let me close the form first. Just a second, everyone. Let me close the form. Okay, because it's now 7:56. Okay. Now I have to write the JSON schema. Inside the JSON schema, I have to define the type of my document. So I have to write JSON type, and the JSON type will be object. And after that, you have to provide another thing called required fields. Means what fields are required for creating a basic document. So the first thing is I have to provide a name and also I have to provide age. If I create a document and if I don't put name and age, then MongoDB will not give me the permission to create that document. Okay. Now you have to write here the properties. Okay. And inside the properties, I want to just put two properties. The first property is name and second property is age. Okay. I uh, just let me explain from the very beginning. First of all, you want to create a collection and the collection name is user. Okay, no problem. Now you want to put a schema on that collection. How can you do that? You have to use the validator. This validator will help you to structure your document. And inside the validator, you have to write a JSON schema. And after the JSON schema, you have to define the type of your document. And your document should be an object, right? So the BSN type here, the BSN type will be an object, and you have to pass these two fields, and this is mandatory fields. The first is name and the second is age. Now you have to define your fields inside the properties. How you can define your fields? First of all, you have to write your field name called name, right? And what will be its type? So you have to write the BSN type here. It will be a string, and if anyone do not put don't put this name field, then what will be occurred? Occurred will be description. Description. Yes, right. Description is name is required, right? And after the name, you have to put age also. And also you have to define the BSON type. Okay. And the BSON type will be number because age is a number, right? And description will be age is required. So this much of query will help you to provide a schema for the user collection. You have to write the validator here, and after the validator, you have to mention that what kind of schema it is. This is basically JSON schema, and it is an operator because there is a dollar sign, right? If there is a dollar sign, that means it is an operator. So JSON schema is a JSON type, means what is the type of this document. It will be an object. And what are the required fields? Required field is name and age, and you mention your properties here. And if you hit the enter button, okay, just a second. JSON schema. Okay, I think I have missed something here. JSON schema. Yes, I have put the JSON schema here. JSON schema. Just let me check, guys. Mm, what is the problem here? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, just let me check, guys. I think there is a mistake, guys. Please let me check. Just a minute, guys. One minute, everyone. Just a second. Just let me check my notes, guys. Okay. I hope there is a problem. I think what will be the problem here? Okay, JSON schema is mentioned here. Yes, JSON schema is mentioned. What is the problem here? Everything is all right, guys. Everything is perfect here, but I don't know why it shows me this kind of error. Everything is working fine here. Just let me enter this. So everything is JSON schema. JSON schema. Okay, okay. I will open the form. Don't worry. Unknown. It always JSON schema. I think there is a problem, guys. I don't know why it shows this kind of error. Yes, the require is also mentioned here. JSON schema require is also mentioned. I don't know why it is show this kind of error. Um, just forget it, guys. And db.data.find. Okay, okay, okay. Just check. Let me check this. Required. Okay, okay. Let me check, Mohammed. Thank you, guys. It works, and I have just made a spelling mistake. It will not be required. It will be required. Okay. Don't worry. I will open the form. Okay, just give me a second. Yes, now you will be able to fill up the form. Okay, just fill up. Okay, now if you want to put a new data, db.user dot insert one called name Muhammad, Muhammad, and if I don't put age here, then let's see what happened. Here you can see MongoDB server error. Okay, it if you see this line specified as, that means you have to put these two fields. If you're going to create a document, then you have to put the name and age field, but the missing property is age because you have not put age here. So you have to put age, otherwise it will give you this kind of error. Let's suppose the age is 17, and let's suppose I I have not put the name here. It will give you the same error once again, and the missing property you can see here, the name, right? So you have to provide the name also. So the name is Muhammad. Okay, and here you can see your document is being created successfully. Okay, your document is being created successfully. Now let's suppose you want to add another field here called status show. Then you will be able to add multiple fields, but you have to provide at least two fields, and the field name is, first is the name and the second is the age. So you have to put these two things first. So that is the basic schema in MongoDB. Okay, please let me know if you have any kind of doubt. Just let me know, guys. If you have any kind of doubt, please let me know. Everyone, have you understood these concepts? Please let me know. There's an internet issue at my side, guys. That's why I think my video will be delayed for a few seconds. I hope. Okay, and apart from that, there's a multiple operators are present. Okay, so db dot data dot find. In MongoDB, we can also use operators like and or. Okay, let's suppose we want to find a data, and inside the data, the value of the age field will be 70. So how can you do that? You will be able to do that by writing db dot data dot find, and you want to search on the basis of age, right? And what will be the value of the age? The value of the age will be equal to 17. Okay, and if you hit the enter button, you can see you will get a particular document whose age is 17. So $eq means equal to, and if you write gt17 means greater than 17. Okay, so if you write gt17, then it will give you only two documents. First is the Sakshi's document, and the second is the Deepak's document. Okay, and here is another operator, or and. Okay, suppose I want to use the and operator here. So I have to write the and here. After that, I have to put a square bracket, means array, right? And inside the array, I have to provide two fields. The first field is status. The value of the status will be true, and apart from the status, I also want to find the behalf of the age, and the age will be greater than 70. Okay, I want to run these two conditions concurrently. Okay, and I want to execute these two operations. So for that, I have to write the and operator here. If you hit the enter button, then you can see you will get only two documents whose status value will be true, and age will be greater than 17. Here you can see age is 19 and age is 23. And if you look here, only John's document's age is 17. That's why it will not return the John's document. And similarly, the OR operator, let's suppose equal to false and age will be less than 30. Okay, either the status field will be matched and either the status field will be matched or the age field will be matched. Okay, if any one field is being matched on that situation, it will give us a result. So if you hit the enter button, you can see it will give you the entire document because the status field equal to false. No problem. But we have another condition. Age should be less than 30. If you see all the document, the age of John is less than 30. Sakshi is also less than 30. And also Deepak's age is less than 30. If any condition satisfies, then it will give you the result. That is the basically OR operator. And here you can see AND operator means these two conditions should be matched. Otherwise, it will not give you a result. Okay, I hope you have understood these concepts, these operators like a set operator, AND operator, OR operator, and also how you can implement schema in your MongoDB, and also the CRUD operations means create, read, update, and delete operations in MongoDB. Please let me know, guys, if you have any kind of doubt. Please let me know. Please let me know, guys, if you have any kind of doubt. I hope you have understood all the topics. Okay, Mohammed. Thank you, Mohammed. Please let me know, guys, if you have any kind of doubt or if you have any kind of questions regarding the certificate, you can also ask me. I'm here to resolve your queries, guys. Please let me know. We are also planning for providing you uh, a large quantity of boot camps, and if you join those boot camps, then you will be able to get free certificates. Okay, and also the ISO verified certificates, and you will be able to verify your certificates from our website. Okay, let me show you how you can verify your websites. Okay, so first of all, just let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to all of you guys. And if you search for uh, CodeXIntern, then you will be able to get the very first website here, the CodeXIntern, right? And if you click on this CodeXIntern here, then you will be able to see our website, right? You will be able to see our website, and inside this website there is an option called verify certificate. Just click on it, and if you paste your certificate ID here and press the search button, then you will be able to find your certificate, information regarding your certificate. Okay, let me know. And we are also going to provide you more bootcamps, this kind of bootcamps on MySQL, also the very basic fundamentals of React, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, also the Python, AI/ML, and we are also going to provide you some bootcamps regarding the application development. Okay, so if you have any kind of doubt regarding the certifications or regarding the bootcamp, you can ask me. I am here to resolve your queries. Okay, and just keep in your mind, our aim is to provide you the affordable education at a very cheap price that you will never imagine how they can give us this kind of knowledge at this at that cheap price. Okay, and we are also very much excited to give you this kind of boot camps or workshops. Okay, and I have already show you the website, the CodeXIntern website, from where you can verify your certificates, right? So don't forget to verify your certificates and don't forget to post it on LinkedIn by tagging CodeXIntern. Of course, Mohammed, you will be able to get more bootcamps. Don't worry on it. We are also planning for that. We will also give you bootcamp on MySQL, also the PostgreSQL, right? Also the services like Cloudinary, how you can use the Cloudinary, also uh, the Cloudflare AI ML, Python, React, Tailwind CSS, okay, and also the backend portion. We are very much excited to give you the bootcamp for the backend, basically the Node.js and Express.js backend. We are also planning for that. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know, guys. I am here to resolve your queries. Just let me know. And also, my name is Rahul Ghosh, and I am your instructor. Okay, and I also work in CodeXIntern. Okay, it is basically e-learning providers company. Yes, yes. Also, why not? Why not? We'll also provide you Git and GitHub. Don't worry. And if you want Hindi boot camps, if you want English boot camps, we will also arrange. No problem. And we are also going to provide you some training classes like full stack web development in MERN technology, also the Python development, AI ML, separately front end, back end. Okay, front if in front end training course, we are going to teach you about the fundamentals of React, its use cases. Okay, what is the reconciliation? What is the virtual DOM concept, and also Redux context API, how you can manage the states using props, Redux context API, Tailwind CSS. Okay, and you will be able to work with backends that I have created for you guys. For those who have participate our front-end training programs, they will be also interact with our own backend. I will give you the backend link to you, and you will also integrate that links in your projects, and you can also uh, show some recruiters. Okay, and definitely it will help you to boost your career. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining today's workshop. If you like this video and if you like this workshop, just give a like to us, give comment, share with your friends. Okay, and don't worry, the certificate will be delivered to you within 2 days. Okay, and if there is any problem in your email ID, we will try to contact with you by phone call or WhatsApp, or we will definitely send you your certificate separately. Okay, okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining today's live workshop. We are very much excited to having you guys. Thank you, everyone. And if you have any questions, you can ask me, or otherwise, the bootcamp is ends now. If you want, you can leave them. If any questions you have, then ask me. Thank you, Mohammed, and thank you, everyone. I am here. If you have any question, you can ask me, guys. And don't forget to subscribe our channel. It is our humble request to you guys. Okay, I think you don't have any question, right? So let's end today's workshop, guys. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Shamshed. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, guys, I'm signing out right now, and let's end today's workshop. Thank you, guys.